Hey everybody, it's Art.
This is Glenda.
We are D&D Miniature and Board Games. So Glenda, another Kickstarter came in.
Kickstarter from, what, 2 years, 3 years ago? We'll never know.
So from, was it Plague Island Games? 2 minutes to midnight. You want to see what's inside?
Stay tuned.
So, 2 minutes to midnight. This is a game that's kind of based from what I'm seeing is the Cold War. So, anyone who's watched any documentaries based on the Cold War, we've got the inevitable clock that's anywhere from 2 to 5 minutes to midnight. Midnight being the end of the end of the world.
You see your shadow. Oh, you're
so,
not gonna see it.
2 minutes to midnight pits the U.S. against the Soviets. So it's a one-player game. You can play solo, or you can play a two-player game. One being the U.S., one being the Soviets, and you're going for different type of victory conditions. You got the space race. You've got different types of things.
Okay.
And then there's also things that, throw monkey wrenches in.
So this is limited to 1 or 2?
One or two
really,
players.
US and Soviet. Okay,
Yep.
Gotcha.
And it's got different...
14 and up.
There's different ways of playing it, anywhere from 1 hour to a 7-hour game. It's got weight.
Two-player game, I can believe that can last that long.
But it says it's supposed to be quick. It's like back, forth, really quick. So it's not something you're just going to be sitting there going...
Yeah, that sounds boring when you do that stuff. But if it's quick, then, it could be exciting.
Now, the rule book does not look like it's quick.
No, because you said it could be 7 hours,
Yeah.
So it depends on how you're playing and what you're playing, too.
And there's also, from what I was seeing, somewhere here, there's like a quick start, where you can play a really quick, game to kind of learn the ins and outs. But it does look like one of those that, you're going to probably be flipping around there when you're first playing it to learn some stuff.
I can believe that.
And it's got different scenarios here and different setups for you. So a lot of this is like the scenarios and setups and the solo play rules and such.
2 minutes to midnight.
Alright, so let's see what's in here. So you have a learn to play. It's an introductory scenario. So it does give you a quick reference scenario here. Overview, card deck, remove the following. So you get different scenarios. You get Soviet steamroll, and it gives you everything you got to do on the back, or you can have. So it's got several of these. There's several.
Okay, so it depends on what you want to play.
Yes.
Cool.
And it gives you the years like 1986 to up, and 1961, 65, 1956 till now. I'm assuming that that's probably the long game. Quick references, maybe?
I'm sure it is.
A lot of quick, yeah. So, some quick references here, it looks like.
It says here, is that 18 by 22?
No. Alright, so you have the Soviet Union board here. Different prices for oil, or for oil production, 5-year plan, tech theft placement, Soviet leadership, freedom reforms, Western trade, force pool.
So that is the... What do you call that?
Well, that's the Soviet Union's board.
Okay.
Does it not have a components list in
The
there?
components has map, 32 by 22, technical board 1, cubes,
That's
Plastic
technical board.
discs, markers, wooden disc,
Quick
counter
reference
sheet,
sheets.
rule
Soviet
book,
additional player board.
scenario. Yeah, you said, but this says additional board.
You know what? I don't know.
I know.
So,
Wasn't clear.
I think this is your 18 by 22 board you're talking about.
This the.
Where you got your space race here, your industry,
Technical
Navy, land,
board.
air, farming, strategic outlook.
So that's a technical board.
Okay. Okay. So, we have our punch-out counters. I kind of like the looks of this. It's kind of like old Avalon Hill type. You know, you've got your cardboard counters instead of plastic miniatures or whatever. Do I prefer plastic miniatures? Yeah, but I also understand this keeps your cost down. Double-sided. Color-coded for your countries. Alright. Whoa. Whoa. Whoa! Alright.
And ZU USA.
I think this might be...
Ah. Gotcha.
Yes. So, that's why you have the extra for this section.
Mm-hmm.
But you do have it here. You have the U.S. one here. And you obviously have the world map. And a deck of cards goes there, apparently. So, it's nice. It's got a good feel.
Mm-hmm. Brand new. Smell.
It's got a
No,
decent
actually
smell.
it doesn't have a smell.
It's got a little bit of one, but it's not.
There's some that as soon as you open it,
You know what? We'll
really
just leave
smell
this
it.
out and do the unboxing right on top of it.
Mm-hmm.
So, they do give us
Baggies.
baggies. So when you punch out all those counters, you got something to separate them out into. Let's see. We have blue circle wooden, red circle wooden. We have, what's the fist? Is this what does this say? Anarchy or something?
I don't know.
You do have colored discs here, clear colored discs. You have some blue square, wooden squares. On top of the red, you also have gold fists.
I'm sorry, I may not be just saying it, but I really don't see the fist
I'm
here.
kind of wondering if it has something to do with uprising.
Well,
the potential to uprise.
Well, uprising and a fist, yeah.
Potential to riot.
But I'm just saying it's not on the rule book as a component. Yeah. I might not be seeing it, but I don't see it.
So we have a white silvery circulars too. But it is pretty well color coded. You got the blue and you got the red. Blue for the U.S., red for the Soviets. And you also get some Soviet markers and some American stars. So you have different set of dice. We have a blue and a red set. And there's the sickle on the red for the number 6. And you have a star, I saw it, on the blue for the 6 for the U.S.
8 to 4. 8 is a 4 red, 4 blue, victory meeples, hammer and sickles, 5 stars, there you go.
Now what you guys, so you guys can see this at home too, this does have a very nice game insert. We always talk about how nice the inserts if we see them and we like them. This does have a good insert in here to keep everything in place. And the box itself is a really good heavy construction too.
And I found it. You heard me?
Which one?
The hammer and sickles, and 5 stars. Occupations 40 and unrest is 20 meeples. That's what it is.
So those are unrest.
Yeah. I like how they have a plastic box insert and box and lid.
I'm not gonna let these get mixed up right away. So, the different types of cards.
179 cards, including 20 solo mode cards.
Wonder where those are. So, one of the things you guys are going to see in here is war preparations. 1 to 2 cycle. If turn 2, remove 0, 1, or 2 war reparation markers. Place 1 unrest there for each removed marker, and then we'll add 1 reparations money to the deck for this turn only. For each removed marker. Oh my god, how late is it?
It's 1 o'clock.
Me trying to read is probably not going to work because it's like 1 a.m. and I've been up since 9. So, but I got this, and I wanted to go ahead and, break it out so that you guys at home could see what it looked like. And for those who haven't gotten it yet, they get a chance to look at it.
Before you get your own.
And I think this is also for sale now, too, so you can actually get it if you'd like to try it out.
Yes, 2 minutes before midnight. Now it's past midnight.
2 minutes to midnight.
2 minutes to midnight. Ours now is almost 1 o'clock in the morning.
Algerian withdrawal, Himalayan war, Soviet grain, Chinese nuclear weapon. Some of the different things that you can get while you're playing. 6-Day War, U.S. oil thirst. So I'm going to assume the deck of cards are like events that can happen while you're playing.
I can tell you, it says 179, including 20 solo mode cards.
The Falklands War. I have that game around here somewhere.
I'm sure.
I do.
No, I didn't. I didn't say you don't. I said I'm sure.
I just don't know where. It's in here somewhere. U.S. debt money added by U.S. debt tracker. And then the last set of cards. Yeah, I know. It's got those pull thingies, but anybody that's watched our videos know that they don't work for me. I can never get those things to work. They don't like me. They don't work. So, you get the U.S. debt, you get reparations cards, oil money, military export, oil production, U.S. money, Soviet money, turmoil in Afghanistan. The government keeps order, no effect. Oh, you roll dice for these. So when you pull these cards, you may have to roll dice, and some are good, some are not so good. Technology, build weapons. It looks interesting. Oh, there's your solo cards. So, 2 minutes to midnight. Glenda has no comment about this game.
Looks interesting. Politics and reality combined.
Well, it's reality because
reality.
It's the Cold War.
Correct.
It's what it's based on.
It's everything. History based on what we know
And what we
and
think
what
we know.
we think we know. The truth or what we think the truth.
The truth shall set you free. As always, support your local gaming. We support
Discover Games in Fayetteville, Georgia.
Game on, everybody.
Game on.